What is up, homies? My name is Felix, and I'm here back again with another video for you all today. And this one, I'm going to be doing something that there's already a plethora of on YouTube, and that is trying to make a beat in 10 minutes. I know there's tons of videos on this from tons of different producers, but I figured I'd, give it a whirl, give it a spin, just because sometimes I kind of take a while on each one of my beats. Sometimes I'll take, like a whole hour just to finish a beat or whatever, and I want to kind of, try to challenge myself today and just kind of see what I can come up with in 10 minutes. But first, before we get into this video, I just wanted to say super big shout out to all of you guys for tuning into my live stream for the beat battle. We had like 90 people in there at one point. It was super fun, super hype. It was hands down the most fun live stream that I've ever had, and I will definitely be doing some more beat battles in the near future, but for now I'm just gonna focus on making some more videos for you guys and stuff like that. But yeah, the video of the actual live stream is probably gonna be coming out within the next couple days. It's gonna be a pretty long one. It's kind of just gonna be like highlights of the stream, funny moments, and it's gonna be showcasing everybody's beat and showing who won in each round and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty lengthy video, but it'll be a good way for you guys to see what happened exactly on the live stream and what you missed out on if you weren't there. But yeah, so before we get into this video, you guys should check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud, which will both be down in the description below, along with my beat store and my playlist of songs I produce and my Discord. And yeah, now let's get into this video. So before I start my actual thing, I want to get into a little bit of the game plan that I have here going into this beat that I'm going to be making in 10 minutes. So I'm not going to be doing as much explaining as I usually do. I'm kind of just going to be, chugging away at the beat. But what I'm hoping to do here is spend a little bit more time on the melody so that I can come up with like kind of a really melodic part, and then have the drums be a little bit more simple so that they kind of balance each other out. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to go for today in this video. And then I think I'm also kind of going to go for more of a sad vibe, but that's kind of, what I swing a little bit more towards anyways. So yeah, let's just hop right in and do this thing. Alright, so as you can see, I have this timer here. I have it prepped for 10 minutes, and once I press that start button, there's no going back. So, I'm going to press it in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load up Expand. That's kind of my go-to, plug-in anyways. So, I'm just going to go with that for now, and I think I'm going to pull in some sort of mallet or something maybe. I like to use this one. So I think I'm going to start with this for the melody, and then I think I'm going to put the melody at like 163, I think, and then I'm going to go to helpers, scale highlighting, and then I'm going to go for F minor, because it's kind of the scale that I like to work in most of the time, and then I can change it as I need to. But I'm going to start with this chord here. So I'm just going to kind of work on this little chord progression, and I'm not going to do too much talking because I kind of want to just get it done and out of the way. So I have these chords here. I'm going to copy this over. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of flair here. Alright, so I have these 4 bars. We're off to a good start. I'm going to do Control B, copy this over now, and then I'm going to line it up with the lines, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of variation at this part. Alright, so I think that's good. I'm going to do Control S to strum all these chords, and then I'm going to do Control R. And now that we have that, this sounds pretty good. I'm going to pitch it up 1. And then I think I'm going to add like a little bit of a bounce, so I'm going to add some notes down here. So we're currently at 6 minutes left. So I think that's good for now. I'm going to keep that like that, and then I'm just going to add Spitfire Audio Labs Soft Piano, because that's a super nice piano sound. One of my favorites for sure. I'm going to pull that in real quick, and I'm going to turn the volume way up because it's usually pretty quiet. Turn the reverb up, and then I'm just going to copy this completely. And then I think I'm going to add some strings from Expand as well. My hair's looking a little weird. So I'm going to go into strings, and then I'm just going to do these spiccato ones or whatever. And then I'm just going to go like this. And then copy this, put this one down here, copy this one, put this, put this here, and now that we have these ones, we can just copy it because they're the same chords, and now I can go like this again. And now I'm going to copy this. And then copy this over again. I'm stressing a little bit, not gonna lie. Alright, so that's good. I'm going to now work on the drums because I want to get this, over and done with. So I'm going to use this one, the Agats 808, and then I'm just going to use simple clap. These are going to be super simple drums, super duper simple. I'm going to use this one, and then for now that's fine. I just want to get this 808 out of the way. Stressing a little bit, Control B. Copy this one, Control L. And now I'm just gonna do this like this. Drag it to the end and then pitch it up. Okay, so now that we have the 808 pattern, we're just gonna add the claps in, super simple like this. Copy it over. And now I'm gonna add the hi-hats. This is a little bit inefficient the way I did this, but it's cool. So now I'm going to do Control X, make a new pattern, Control V. Now we're going to have this like this, like this, like this, boom. And I'm going to do some rolls a little bit. Let's see how much time we have left. It's wasting time. We have 2 minutes left. Okay, hold on. Stressing a little bit. Bring the volume down. Crap. Okay. I'm gonna add open hi-hat. Hold on. Okay. other ear, the wrong way. Put these all into a mixer. I like this percussion sound, so I'm going to use it. I don't think we have too much time left. Just like that, and then I'm going to do that, and now... This is sounding nice. I'm going to split them all. I'm spending too much time listening to the beat. I can't do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to lay it out, but I don't know if I'll be able to have time to lay it out. But I think, honestly, this is probably like the best we're going to get. Go like this. Boom. I'm going to do this. Boom. Like that for this one. I'm going to take out the open hi-hat. I accidentally tried to save it. Boom, this is fine. I want to do a little bit of this right here. And I'm going to see if I can add a crash. Boom, assign to a mixer. Assign to the mixer. Oh my god, why is it not working? There we go. There we go. Time is up. Alright, so that is how my beat turned out. Making a beat in 10 minutes. That was actually a lot more stressful than I had anticipated. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be fine. I'll be able to make a beat like perfectly fine. But honestly, I did pretty well for having only 10 minutes and making like a pretty melodic beat with like, 3 different, melodic layers. But yeah, I don't know, a little bit lackluster for what I was expecting to get done here, but that's okay. That's chill. It's a challenge, so it's not going to be perfect, obviously. So yeah, just right there, I went and I put in all the crashes throughout the whole thing. And also, I'm going to go in and probably mix the beat, so that'll be out of the time limit, technically. But I guess mixing is a little bit of a different realm. So it's not like technically making the beat, because it sounds fine how it is, but I do want to add a little bit of adjustments here and there. So just for integrity's sake, I'm going to show you guys what I do with all the mixing here real quick. I'm going to take each one of these. Oh, this did not get assigned to a mixer, so I'll assign that to a mixer real quick. But I guess that happens when you're making a beat in like 3.5 seconds. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna take this little bell thing and I'm gonna put some EQ on it. And the low end is okay. I don't think it's gonna clash with the 808 too bad, but I'm just gonna take out a little bit and then put some reverb. And then I'm basically just gonna do the same thing with the piano real quick here. I'm gonna put some reverb and then the EQ as well. And then with the strings, I'm basically going to do the same thing, except for I'm going to add a stereo enhancer, and then I'm just going to do 4 strings. And then I'm also going to turn it down a little bit because, the whole thing needs a little bit cleaner of a mix. And then the crash is very loud. I didn't really get time to mix it properly. But usually what I do with the crashes is I'll go in here and then I'll just turn it down from the actual thing. Because what I've noticed with FL Studio is that things tend to be louder when you drag them in as an audio file than when you drag them into here. And some people like to put their crashes in here, but I personally like to just put my crashes as an audio file. I don't know why that is, but I just like to do that better. And then I'm going to put some reverb on it to make it last longer. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do with the mixing here. Nothing too crazy. I didn't want to like ruin the integrity of the making a beat in 10 minutes thing, but I did just want to kind of make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit more professional. But yeah, I'm going to save this beat because you always need to save your beats, kids, because FL Studio will crash on you if you don't save your beat. But yeah, so the last things I'm going to do, I'm just going to add my tag. I think I'm going to add this one, the classic one right quick. But yeah, so we got the classic tag in there, and now what I'm going to do, the final thing I'm going to do, is just add a little bit of Ozone 9 elements into here. Just to keep it sounding professional and, top-notch, top grade. But yeah, so I think this is a pretty decent beat for, making the whole thing in pretty much 10 minutes. I think the melody turned out super fire, and I like the way that the whole thing kind of just came together. But, a little bit of a basic beat, I would say, but still, it's a beat that I could see a couple different rappers rapping over. Anyway, so that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this one was less of a tutorial and more of, you know, just like a fun one, just kind of like a challenge meme one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. And make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I produce, beat store, blah blah blah, all that stuff down in the description below. Check it out, and I will see you guys next time.
Feezo.
And shoot from Decatur, I get paid for features, now I'm focused, get into this paper. Stress on my body, on the road like home, this ain't no trailer. We shooting movies with this clip, your homie made the trailer. Like my big brother say, bitch, knock it off. I was driving, tow PC up pipe, tryna let that rocket off.